Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another stream on a twitch.tv/Quincy channel. Woohoo! Hello. we are chilling today. And more programming. Hello, Harpulp. Good afternoon or good evening to you. Harpulp, you say we look younger than Tommy Innit when he was 16. But I look longer. I look younger? I'm not old. Okay. I wish. I wish. How are you doing, Harpulp? How was your day today? I don't know Tommy Innit so much. Who is Tommy Innit again? I think it's the is it the Minecraft Minecraft YouTuber or Twitch streamer? I know my brother used to like watch him now and then. Oh yeah. What is his age? 21. Born in 2004. They are 4 years older than me. Yeah, I'm gonna raise my microphone a little bit, but I keep noticing that the quality... Yeah, that's better. Wait, I hear myself. Mute. Oh my goodness. Do you guys hear myself every time? Oh no. Okay. Every time? Oh, no. You checked, how am I? I'm alright. I have a little bit something in my eye and I can't seem to get rid of it. Yeah. Can't seem to get rid of that thing in my eye. You checked update from 2 days ago and Philippines has had 1196 in October 13th. 1196 aftershocks. 2 days ago. Oh my god. How dare you? How dare you? How dare Earth doing weird stuff that creates aftershocks and stuff. You're quite bored. Wanna go you wanna go to the gun range? Wait, what? Gun ranges are allowed in Philippines? Oh my god. Oh my god. I've never been to a gun range like that. That is so scary. That is so scary. I'm so scared by that. Why do you want to go there? You want to just express your rage? Oh, I see. Now I have to be very careful in the Philippines. Especially in that area you mentioned. Ooh. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, chill stream. We're gonna do some programming. I got myself some tea. It's not gonna be a long stream. I expect like 1.5 hours or so. So yeah. That's a bit about that. Yeah, I'm not going to make a... I don't necessarily feel like doing like one of those Q Live screenshot the stream for the indie game development, because normally I stream in the evenings and I think only people that really want to can watch me live and see me on Discord like that. Alright. 8 years old? 8 years old, that's so young. Holy moly, that is incredibly young. And then 12 started. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check my eye, okay? I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. All right. Hopefully it's better. I hope it is better. All right. Well then. Let's look into today's stream. Our goal for today, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about making a let me check the Discord as well. I have a Discord server where I put all my to-dos. Develop. Fix the condition on placing tile must be adjacent to tile. Yeah. Change end tile checkpoint. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And rotating tiles as well. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of what is fun to do as well, I wonder. What are we gonna do? Let's see. How does the game work right now? Is that loud? Let me check. It's alright. We have a couple of issues. I updated the Unity as well to a new version because of the errors. Okay, Hand has some errors as well. It looks like, yeah, it cannot find a reference to an instance or object. Okay. I'm gonna lower the volume of the audio manager. Wait, not the audio manager, but the... Where is the main character? No. Oh yeah, audio listener. Okay, never mind. I will go to the Wavelink software. Oh gosh. Is Unity... Unity is sending it to the... Wait, I have to check this. This is not good. Unity has to send it to the Wavelink system. Oh, I don't have a Wavelink system. Let's make a Wavelink system. Oh, the game. Oh, they did not like that. Oh, they did not like that. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't think you can hear music anymore. Whoopsie daisy. Oh yeah, I see here now. Oh yeah. Oh, I should not have done that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I have to fix this a little bit now. Can I do a little bit of troubleshooting here? I cannot hear the music. How can I make myself hear the music? Yeah, I opened the system. This is not good. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this now. Oops. Okay, well, I can do one thing. I can monitor the music. And then I'm gonna... Okay. Okay, I think you can hear music, right? Heartbulb? I think you can hear music. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, I have to fix this another time then. And how about the music of... Oh, that... Okay. That's really weird. That's really strange. That's okay. Chop chop, time to add a Rickroll Easter egg in your egg. Wait, what? No, don't do that. No Rickrolling. Don't you dare. I'm gonna change the administrator to the Wavelink system. That does not yet exist in this software. Oh, Unity? No. Oh wait, I removed it, didn't I? Yeah, I removed it. Okay, there we go. And then this one, and then this one. Wait, not this one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. And then here we have to change the properties to the Wavelink system. Right? Okay. Yes, that worked. And now for our last trick, we are gonna do this one. Yeah. Okay. And I lower the volume a little bit. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Sorry, guys. technical difficulties here and there. Okay. Are you a big fan of Rickrolling? Hardbulb? Ending a Rickroll Easter egg. That's funny. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that was the problem. The problem was that the starting and the end tile both get swapped back inside the bag. I remember. That's the problem. Okay. And this one, yeah. Yeah, I remember that, yes. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna swap the assets here for the straights, also to the straight assets. I think that's fun to do now, so that it looks a little bit more coherent. Therefore, we have to go to art, and then tiles. Yeah. And yeah, how... I think we should add the ability to rotate. Rotate tiles. Maybe that's good. Rotating tiles. So when we are using the mouse wheel, we can rotate it 90 degrees. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Rotate tiles. Cool. All right. So we hold a tile in our hand, and then we like to do mouse wheel and then rotate it. Okay, cool. Let's do it. So we're going to the Unity dock. Okay, there we go. And we are searching for mouse wheel inputs. I don't think this is the right place. One moment. Unity mouse wheel input. There we go. Yeah, this is what we needed. The input mouse scroll delta. Okay. So in this example class, we have a transform sphere and a float scale and okay, create a sphere moved by a mouse scroll wheel or two finger slide on a Mac trackpad. So the sphere goes bigger or smaller. Where does it do the whole here, input mouse scroll delta y skill. And that changes the position? Okay. Okay. Let's try to do something like this. We're gonna go to the tiles scripts. Tile. Should it be in Tile Dragger? I don't think it should be in Tile Dragger. On mouse hooks. On mouse down. Okay, maybe it should be in here because it has the mouse hooks. On mouse drag, on mouse up. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna add it here. So private void on mouse. Let's see, is there an on mouse? I don't think so. I don't think so. We can check on mouse scroll. No, there's no on mouse scroll. Input mouse scroll data. Okay, this one. Yeah. Okay. So I assume that. Oh wait, what is on GUI? What is on GUI? What is that? On GUI. Okay, let's see. What does this do? Okay. And we're changing the rotation. So this works. Vector free position equals the position of the tile. Do we go with this then? This point position or transform position, and then rotation. Is that, was it a rotation like this? Oh yeah. And it does not like this because it cannot implicitly convert type unity quaternion to vector free. Oh yeah, so we need a quaternion like so. Then we have the rotation of this transform like this. And then we're gonna go to this one. The rotation. Okay, so this transform rotation. Let's see. What happens if I rotate a tile on the XS? No, that's not the right one. On the YS? No. So it's the Z. It is the Z. So it's 90 for the Z. Okay. Rotate the Z. Input must scroll delta Y Z. And then scaling off, I think. Hi Mitchell. Gegroet. Good afternoon. Yo. Yo. And we're going with this dot position. Transform dot position equals rotation. Like so, right? Yeah, I think so. Vector 2 doesn't work with that one, okay. On the stream elements are very quiet. The stream elements. The stream elements? Yeah, I'm trying to fix some things. I accidentally opened a new system output, and therefore the stream was a little bit like, oh no! My computer's like, where do the sounds need to go? Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, I see. It's going on the wavelength system, but it should go to TTS. Yeah, I see. Yeah, how are we gonna solve that problem? Choose random hello. Choose the random hello. Bam, bam, ba, da, da, da. Is Polar Boom on the low side too? Ba, 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 da, da, ba, ba, da, dum, ba, da, dum. I think if I select this on the game like this, I think it's okay. Yeah, maybe Polar Boom is already good. Polar Boom, where are you? Here you are. Yeah, Polar Boom is alright. Just the hellos are soft. Yeah. Yeah, I'll check that another time. How's your day going, Mitchell? Are you at work? Tired. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm okay. I had a little itchy eye, but I think it's feeling better now. Yeah, but going alright. Okay. So we're gonna do a short stream for an hour and a half or so, I think. Maybe a little bit longer. We're gonna probably end the stream at around 3 o'clock. And yeah, we're trying to rotate tiles, which is pretty cool. Let me see if this magical thing just worked. Oh my god, it works! Look at this! We can rotate tiles, but the problem is that they rotate all the tiles. And also the problem is that they are not locked with 90 degrees. Okay. Oh yeah, and it doesn't matter where you're gonna rotate, they all rotate. Okay. Okay. Well, we're getting so far a little bit. Yeah. So far. I'm gonna lock the screen like this, maybe. I'm just gonna open it like this. Yeah. So you play the game, you hear the sound effects. There's a bag that is counting how many tiles are in the bag. And as you can see, 12. Okay. Apparently it starts with 13. So there's some tile that is getting lost. But as you can see, we have 5 tiles here. And, oh, I think I might know. Maybe there's an invisible tile here. Anyway, 5 tiles here. And we have a starting tile here. We have an end tile here at the moment. And you're trying to connect the tiles. And every time you connect one, you get a new tile in your collection in your hand. And yeah, you have to try to connect them. And then you win, which is pretty epic. So you can build them like this. You can go like this. And yeah, this is not allowed. Every time you try to do an invalid move because there is a road that goes to nothing, that's not allowed. Yeah, but this one is, for example, is allowed. This one is nothing, so it can go in there, for example. So it's kind of like a puzzle, right? Try to solve the puzzle. Really cool. And like so. Bloop. And bloop. Now, as you can see, all of the roads are okay. But in order to connect the starting one with the end one, this one will be needed because then there is a valid true road. And then you get a Wahoo. And I'm keeping track of the game state. So every time I'm pressing a button, it's the player turn. But when you drop it, then there's this deciding state where the game will decide if you manage to make a road or if you are out of the game, etc. like that. So that. And now there's also a button. Last time we worked on this win-lose condition. And the victory condition is met. So if you press the button, then all the tiles will go back to your bag and you will grab them again like this. The little problem here is that it also grabs the starting and the end tile, and actually I have to make it so that the starting and the end tile are randomly placed on the board again. Starting tile on the bottom and the end tile on the top. Yeah, that's kind of how the game so far has. I have very useful debug UI here to keep track of when things are broken or something. Do you learn what cards are in the deck? Yes. So in the game, you start with your basic deck, and depending on which deck you select in the main menu, you will have that deck in your those tiles in your deck. So you learn which cards are in your deck, or yeah, what tiles are in your bag, and yeah, you can add more. It is a roguelike, yes. It's a tile placement roguelike. So it will probably start with just a couple of tiles. And one of the tiles will be a shop tile, for example. And when you place the shop tile, like I can already show you that there is a shop tile somewhere. Oh yeah, it also remembers that we have to make sure that the victory lose condition is okay. So anyway, what I want to say is that we also have, for example, okay, this one has this orange square indicating that this is a shop item, and when you place the shop item, there will be tiles in the shop that you can buy. Yeah. So here, for example, I have a little thing here. Shop initialized with 3 items worth 15 gold. Okay, this is just like some debug thing that I wrote down to indicate that items should be spawning with a price. So every time you place the shop item, it will prompt you with, for example, 3 items, and then you can choose out of them, and then you can buy the tile if you have enough gold. And gold you'll earn by placing tiles generally, but also doing certain quests, or certain tiles have like money icons on them. So those tiles, when you place them, will generate money. And that's how you kind of learn and how you can earn money. And then you can spend that by placing the shop tile, and then you can buy new tiles in your shop. You can buy new tiles in the shop, add it into your bag, and hopefully those tiles will get you further into the game. There are boss levels planned, yes. The last level, we're thinking about adding 6 levels. So 6 levels like this, and then you'll be at the boss level. And at the boss level, it will become tricky because the arena will be filled with like holes and stuff like that. So you have to coordinate to go around it. And every turn, maybe certain tiles will be destroyed by maybe a volcano eruption over there, and then and as long as you don't have a working path from the start to the end, then the game is not in a winning condition. So you have to do something about that. And yeah, maybe there are cool tiles that are going to swap position left and right every turn or something. Yeah. So yeah, it's not your boss battle. Hum nom 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 nom. Hum nom nom nom. Hi Rebecca. Hello. I have not. Hoi! Add cookies for Rebecca. It's already there. It's already there. Hey, we have Nerd Q to the AI voices. Okay, that one was already there. Nom 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 nom. So we're making game. So boss fights are going to be a little bit
technically
gonna be kind of like Balatro-ish, where it's not a boss fight where you have to like not Elden Ring boss fight or any kind of difficult boss fight like that, but just a boss fight that works in this context. So yeah, we have a lot of ideas for this. I'm planning to make a lot of different kind of tiles. I think balancing is the most difficult part about this game. Balancing requires a lot of playtesting and stuff. But yeah. Trello for the win. Yes, I do like Trello. It's super simplistic and minimalistic, and I love that so much. I get overwhelmed by the by the possibilities that you can do in other programs and stuff. Too big. So yeah, that's kind of like the game. The game at the moment has loose conditions where if you don't have tiles anymore and you haven't made a path to the next level, then you lose. Yeah. And I was thinking about not able to rotate tiles unless you have like some kind of rotate or reroll currency, I guess. But I actually think that rotating should be like a mechanic you can do all the time, like rotating your tiles. I think that's fine. Otherwise, it's a bit too difficult. That's my opinion, at least. But we can see how that goes. Anyway, that is how that is. Does the board size scale with how further along you are in the run? Yes, exactly. So it starts off small with like a 3x3. Something like that. And then it becomes bigger. So you can see it like this. If I open MS Paint and I I jump scare you guys, or like get you blinded by the light. So the idea is that there is this curse, this angry curse that is on the bottom of the land, and the curse is advancing forward to the top, to the forward. And you are here with your kingdom. Look at this beautiful castle. Beautiful castle here. You are here at your kingdom, and you have to go away from the curse because the curse is dangerous and scary, and it turns the land into magical, terrible things. You don't want to be exposed by the curse. So what do you do as your player? You are a magical cartographer that is making the path to run away with the whole squad and the whole, all the citizens away from the curse, and you have to do this in time. Now, there are 6 checkpoints, so let's say there's a checkpoint here, checkpoint here, checkpoint here, checkpoint here, checkpoint here, checkpoint here. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the boss fight is at level 6. So it starts off very small, and it is block shaped, but for now I'm gonna do this. So like this, and then every time it becomes a little bit bigger. So the areas start by a 3 by 3 and then becomes 4 by or 5 by 5, I would say then. And then probably 7 by 7, and then I think 7 by 7, and then maybe 9 by 9, and then the boss fight, maybe something like that. But the 7 by 7 and the 5 by 5, it is definitely possible that there are holes or environmental things in the level that you cannot cross, so you have to walk around or something like that. There might also be quests that you can do in the level itself. For example, oh, there is something, there is a tile that is over here that needs to be connected to a tile that is over here. And if you can do that in your little main quest, then you get money that you can spend on buying new tiles or removing tiles or something like that. Yeah. But we're a little bit far from doing that. we are just going to get the main mechanic going. So the main mechanic right now is to, or the main game loop, I must say, is to get a level, work on the level, finish the level, and then restart. If we have this game loop going on, place tiles, reset, tiles back into the back, end tile and starting tile, randomly assign on the bottom and the top row, and do that and see how that goes. Hello, meneer Gecko99. Hello. It is the one and only Gecko. Long time no speak, no see. How are you doing? We're vibing. We are doing some game development. Pretty cool. I did speak Dutch, yes. When I see meneer Gecko, I'm like, meneer? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Also, I'll be going to Tim this evening to play more Zelda and maybe Pikmin. And Tim asked me to ask chat once again what we should eat for dinner. So if you have suggestions, Tim reveal. We have 2 minutes left. Wait, what? What do you mean we have 2 minutes left? You have to go in 2 minutes? Okay, what should I eat for dinner? Bam. We have the obvious pizza, Pokeball. I think the last time we ate Pokeball. Chinese food. What else? What else can we eat? Can we put in here? Surinaamse broodje. Okay. Suriname. Broodje. I need to go at 2? Okay. Okay. What else? What else? I don't know. Pizza, Pokeball, Chinese. Yeah, enough choices. I want to add one more. I want to add one more. Pannenkoeken. Pancakes. Sure, I'm gonna add pancakes. We're not gonna make pancakes, but no, I'm not gonna add that because we're not gonna make pancakes. Okay. Achoo. Ah, bless me. All right. And also, let's add another question of the day. Question of the day. What is your favorite genre board game? Bam. And I'm gonna pin this. I hope you can pin, or Can Mitchell pin my message, please? I don't know. I don't know how to do pin message. I don't know how to do that. Also, I don't know if I can pin message and poll. Okay, yes, look. Oh my god, MVP. MVP Mitch here. Oh my god. Thank you. My favorite genre board game is, I would say, I like Social Deduction. Nice. Happening now. I like Social Deduction with Blood on the Clock Tower and Coop and like bluffing games. I also really like cooperative games. Cooperative deck building games. Like Slay the Spire or Spirit Island. I think those are really fun. That's my guess. That's my answer to that question. Coop. Cool. Coop. Yeah. The genre is side. Yeah. I know. And you know what happened? Brian tried to rage bait me. Brian tried to rage bait me. I don't know how to show you guys this so much. I don't know how to show you guys this. Let me see. Okay. I don't know if this is... Nah, I cannot read it. Okay, so Brian sends me a picture of Spirit Islands. And I say, stupid game. Oh, you gotta walk to the bus. Okay, Rebecca, thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. See you around. Bye-bye. So, so Brian sends me a picture of Spirit Island and I say, stupid game. And then he responded with a laughing emoji. Like laughing with crying of tears. And I'm like, sorry, rage bait attempt. And then Brian responds this morning with, we all know that the only two games you hate are Nemesis and Sight. And he put some stars at Sight. And I'm like, oh my goodness, he's trying to rage bait me back. He's trying to rage bait me back. Can't remember the last time I played a board game. No? No board game with friends or family or... What about maybe a video game that is kind of like a board game? Maybe. Maybe. Have you not played Monopoly, meneer Gekko? No, I don't hate Nemesis. I just hate playing Nemesis with Mitch. no, joking. No, with the friend group, no. No, it's all good, all good. Oh, I played some Blood on the Clock Tower recently online, and it made me feel not so good, because I was in a... yeah. Monopoly roguelike. Oh my god. I don't really like it when people are accusing other people from being evil or something like that without any proof. Like, just, oh, because it's funny. Because it's funny. And the annoying part about this is that if you're on the evil team and you're accusing someone that is good of being evil, then then there's quickly a majority of people that are saying that you're evil. People that think it's a joke, people that just follow the others like sheep, or something like that. Of course, this is like, there's a lot of things going on, right? But yeah. At least, like, if you're being accused of being evil, then I feel like you should explain why that is the case. Because you look very silly if it turns out that your accusation is wrong. And yeah, something like that. Monopoly is good. Monopoly is very fun, especially when you have been drinking a little bit. And you're with Norwegian people. I did Monopoly with Norwegian people. It was the most fun thing I ever did. It was very funny. Yeah. Welcome back, Rebecca. I saw that there's this Monopoly that you can cheat. And I saw a clip on YouTube where from, I think it was S'mores or was it something else? And they tried to cheat every time. And it was very funny to watch. Monopoly is terrible. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, I'm rage baiting now. No, but, Monopoly is not the greatest game, that's true. But if you're with people that don't play it seriously, I think it's so hilarious. There are many other games that are better, of course. Yeah. No, not yesterday. Yesterday, Blonde Clock Tower was really fun, was really good. No, just a couple of days ago when I play online by my own. There were people that were like, yeah, I nominate Quincy because there are 2 evil pings. And then someone else at Pertinent, oh, but I also have a fortune teller yes on Quincy. I'm like, oh my goodness. An empath, a fortune teller, and an investigator all saw me. And I'm like, guys. The fact that there are so many people pointing at me probably doesn't mean that I'm evil, right? And I didn't know at that time that there was a fortune teller, an empath, and an investigator ping all on me because they said, no, we're not gonna reveal what the evil pings are. And I'm like, okay. And then I had 7 votes and I was like, guys, I learn more information later on. Yeah. But I think some of them were new and they just saw people raise their hands. So I was like, oh, I also raised my hand. And I was like, oh, okay, this is so sad. I was not the recluse. I actually was the soldier. I was the soldier in that game. I didn't learn any more information, so I did lie about that. But in theory, it shouldn't, like, there is a higher chance of me living that round if I claim to learn more information than to claim that I'm a soldier. Because if I claim a soldier, then I always, or it's more likely that I get executed there. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, also, when I learned afterwards that there was a fortune teller and an investigator on me, I was like, that probably means that I'm good, right? Because they would never put... How can I be a minion and a demon at the same time? Exactly, Mitch, exactly. So that's why I didn't claim soldier. I was kind of hinting that I was an undertaker by saying that I'll learn more information later. Maybe Ravenkeeper, I guess. But anyway, it was not enough. And then I accused someone else and I got 0 votes. So yeah, it was just the end for me. And it was not very fun. But yeah, that's all right. It turns out that the demon voted on me, and their reasoning was at the start, like, because I thought it was funny. I was like, well, that's not, like, your reason should be that I'm on the like, good team, so I should get executed. But yeah, they were not thinking about that. We did win that game, by the way, which was actually crazy. Yeah. Yeah. It's actually crazy. Yeah, it definitely depends on with who you are playing. I was playing with... I was playing in an American lobby with a USA lobby. And I must say that people from the USA and people from Europe play Blood and Clock Tower very differently. Very, very differently. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how they... Like, I also heard this from an interview that people also from Asia and Europe play Blood and Clock Tower way differently. In Asia, they don't lie so much, I heard. Because it's not normal to lie there so much, or specifically for... Yeah, I don't want to get into that, really. Well, I don't really want to get into it so much, but there was this interview from Ben Burns who said that when he was hosting Blood and Clock Tower in, I don't know which country it was, a country in Asia, he noticed that people are less much lying there than in Europe or something, or in America. And in America, he noticed that a lot of American people play Blood and Clock Tower. Americans who play Blood and Clock Tower, they are screaming, yelling, cursing more than European people. When We in the Netherlands are more direct as well, but are more focused on the information than on the than to convince others by screaming loudly, I guess. Oh yeah. Yeah. I had a couple of experiences with parties who were kind of a little bit drunk, I guess. It is a hit or miss. Like I had a party who were drinking a little bit at the start of the evening. That was amazing. That was so good. But there was also another moment where they played for the first time, like Rebecca saying, and it was really hard to do that, especially in a big game like that. Is it me or we have the USA flag waving around here for a bit? Yeah, it was very chaotic. There were so many people and everybody was new to the game. No one knew how the game worked, and people were drinking some alcohol. And yeah, that just happened. Okay, let's see. So I want to see if I can make this work. We have a rotation here. Bum, bum, da, na, 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 na. Okay, so this one doesn't.
Winton.
Winton? Winton? Wait, where? Oh, where? What's going on? Oh, I'm in the... Oh my god, I'm so silly. Okay. No, that was not a lot of alcohol. I don't remember there being a lot of alcohol. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see here, when I'm rotating my my mouse...
How would a blood on the Clockhouse roguelike look like?
Well, tune in into tomorrow's stream, ladies and gentlemen. Here, look. Tomorrow, we're gonna play Dino Cop and Demon Bluff. Dino Cop and Demon Bluff. And Demon Bluff is a single-player puzzle game to figure out who's lying and who's telling the truth. Very fun puzzle game. It's kind of similar to Blood on the Clock Tower, but then single-player. And we're gonna play that game. It's a demo. It's not a roguelike. No, I'm aware. I'm aware. Demon Bluff is not a roguelike. I just wanted to mention the stream schedule. Dino Cop is a roguelike. Well, Silk Song on the other. Silk Song Day. Yeah. Yeah. No! Mitchell, this is so sad. Should I swap Thursday and Friday then, Mitchell? Should I do a quick swapperoo with Thursday and Friday? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna probably swap them around then. I'll ask quick swapperoo. Yeah. I'm gonna also ask and say it to other people as well privately, but you're playing D&D tomorrow. Oh, fun. Enjoy D&D tomorrow. How long has the campaign have been going? But have you two played Demon Bluff already? Is the demo fun? Gorlock the Pacifist Barbarian. Bearbarian. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm rotating these tiles. Okay, and the connectors do switch with them, as you can see here. So that's really good. Okay. Let's see if we can make it so that not the whole... all the tiles are being transformed here. So we have a tile dragger here. And the Tal Dragger is connected. Right here. Oh, apparently it doesn't... It's not assigned to a hand slot. For some reason. That is odd. Because it is supposed to be connected to a hand slot. And this is the Tal parent. This is really weird. I'm gonna also put my pantoffels on. I played and bought Power Wash due to you? Due to me? Power Wash is fun. Very relaxing. Especially if you don't do a challenge where you have to clean things quickly. I know that Charlie has been doing a campaign for very long. Very, very long. Also, did the poll... What is the result of the poll? 1 minute ago. Wait, how many minutes ago? Poll ended. I cannot see the result. Was it Chinese? Oh my god. Okay, I have to talk to Tim. Tim! Okay, I mentioned it to Tim. Oh my god. Silk Song? Wait, what? Oh my god. Yeah, we're going to China. We're going to get food there. See you in a month. Okay, funny. Oh my god, there is a Silk Song. There is a Silk Song Blood Clock Tower script. Oh my god, what is Hornet saying? Okay, I don't want to expose the DMs. Don't expose the DMs. Alright, once per game at night, you may learn the role of the last player you dueled. Oh, is that what's going on here? So there's some kind of dueling going on. Oh my god. That's amazing. I love that. Okay. I think I recognize everyone here. We finished playing Silk Song. Yeah. Maybe Pinstress? I don't know who Pinstress is, maybe? I'm not sure. Twisted Butt, I'm not sure either. We fought Lace and Phantom and the Grandmother. I don't know about the Shade. Not sure about the Shade, but I think the Shade is part from Hollow Knight as well. So, I don't know. We'll see. Buzzride is free. GG. Lamau. Imagine if Buzzride is not free. Okay. Oh, Tim responds again. What does Tim say? Oh, how many votes? How many people voted for Chinese? He wants to know. Let me see. Create a dashboard. Stream manager. Here I can think I see it. Why can I not see the result of a poll? Why is that not available? That is so silly. Oh. The result was Chinese. Okay, I don't know how many... Apparently I cannot see it, which is a shame. Okay. Sorry. Oh, let's drink some tea. Okay, wait. So the see you in a month is not for me going to get Chinese food from China, but is Rebecca who's going to go somewhere for a month? Oh, birthday party. Okay, I remember. Oh, okay. And I think Petters is not American. I think Petters is from Ireland or the UK. I think so. Not sure. Okay. So they all turn. They turn around. So if I turn all the way down 180, if I turn all the way the other way around 180 minus 180. Okay. Why does... Okay. 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 The undo... Okay, this only works if you are having the mouse down or the mouse drag. Okay, so if dragging, yeah, it's really important that we do this. Okay. If is locked. Yeah, we should not do this if it is locked. And you can only rotate if it is the player's turn. That's... I'm not sure if that is necessary. Okay. Is dragging is true. No, that's not necessary. Okay, I think... this is all right. Let's see. Let's see if this works. My assumption right now is that only if I hover over a tile and rotate, it's going to rotate. So I'm now rotating my mouse wheel, not working. Now I'm holding it. Yeah, look at that. Okay, perfect. So there we go. We can rotate tiles. That's pretty neat. Now we have to make it so that it only rotates 90 degrees and not more. How are we going to do that? Excellent question, Quincy. Well, off we go. Oh, also if it's locked. So let's see, for example, if I try to do this. Oh, that's not allowed. Maybe if I do this. No? Ooh. Okay, connectors do not match because I think it remembers. Yeah, okay, this is also a problem, but I think I can fix it really easily. Because it's locked, and even though I try to drag, I cannot rotate it, which is excellent. So this works really well if locked and if not dragging, return. So that is really good. Now we need to make it so that this dot delta. Yeah, okay, here we go. So y, and we want to... Ooh, how can we do this? We have 0, 90, 180... 270, is that correct? I think so. And then 360. That's the options we have here. And then you can kind of rotate forever and spin forever, I guess. Ooh. Oh, I think I want to make it a bit more optimized, that there are only 4 states you can go for. You can go for state 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when you reach state 4, then you can go to 1 again. I think that was probably what we should do. Oh, I don't know how to write this kind of code in here. How could we do this? I'm thinking. Let's just try some coding and I'll see if I manage to do this without any help. What if we have... What if we have a... Huh. Let up equals 0. And let doesn't work here, I think, because it needs to be an int. So int up is 0. And then we go with right, which is 90 degrees. And then we get down, which is 180. And left is 270. These are the possible rotations. And this has to swap for current. This decides how much mouse scroll delta y is, like how much you scroll. So that decides how far you're gonna rotate. It doesn't really matter how much you rotate. It should just go to the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. So this plus equal sign doesn't work in this case. We're just gonna do like... What are we gonna do with this? Let's see. No! Oh my god. Best viewers on... No, we don't want that. Go away. Go away. Okay, I'm gonna give you a timeout. Boom. Timed out. Timed out. I'm not going to ban you because you give me views, sir bot. Oh, I saw this Kurzgesagt video the other day about how many bots there are on the internet. There are bad bots and good bots. So sad. Okay, if I want to make a calculation, this is gonna give like a number. And I want to have it only be any of these four. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Okay. Okay, I have an idea. Let's do current rod. Current rotation equals up. And this is a int. And up should go here. Right? Voila, like this. Current rotation should go here. The Z should go like this. Yes, and then rotation.z equals current rod, like this. I think this works. Then how does this work? I need to know what the highest and lowest value of the mouse scroll delta is, I think. Because if current rotation equals up, is that how it can work? Yeah. Then current rotation. Yeah, I don't like this at all. I don't like this programming. I kind of have to map these high numbers into smaller numbers. All right, equals right. 270 divided by 90 is 3, right? Okay. Maybe we can do something about that. Okay, let's just debug current rotation here. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Okay, let's see what my debug log says. Play the game. Okay. So it is a -1 and a 1. That's what's happening here. That's happening. Okay. Okay. So if mouse scroll delta y is either -1 or 1, something in between there, and that equals to -180 and 180. How do I map these numbers to make the values 0 and 360? Ooh, we can do plus 180, I guess. We can do plus 180. No, wait, that doesn't work. I think plus 180, does that work? No. Rod.c plus 180? That doesn't like it. Only assignment call increments. Oh, plus equals 180. I wonder if this works. I don't think so. Let's see. I wonder what happens now. I think my assumption is that it's going to be not good. Okay, it's always 181 no matter what. Okay. So that's not the key here. Why does the debug log show me -1, but the rotation z is 180 minus 180? I don't know why that's the case. Okay, I'm going to ask help from the tool. ChatGPT. ChatGPT, help me out. I have a problem. Stay locked out. I don't want to log in. Okay. in C#, I want... No, how do you map numbers -180 to 180 in 4 states? In states of 4, 0, 90, 180, 270. Or similarly, -1 to 1 in states of 4. Let's see what ChatGPT says about this. Okay, let's see what it understands. Mapping 180 to 180 into 4 states. We assume we want to take any value from and map it into 4 directions. Correct. Normalize the range. Exactly. Since the range... Oh, wait, I have to... Okay. In C# code, please. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, so the mapping, right? Normalize it. Okay, so you do like the input angle plus 360, and then what does this mean? This means the percentage sign. This converts -180 to 180, -90 to 270. Oh, okay. Divide it into 4 sectors. Now split 360 degrees into 4 equal parts, each 90 degrees. Yes. So how does this work? This is like, what if this is 0? 0 plus 360, this turns into 0? Is that what works? So if it's 0, 0 plus 360, and then modular, is this modular? I think this is modular. So this turns into 0. But if it's -180 plus 360, it's 180. Modular 360 is 180. Is that how it works? Oh, this doesn't see the difference between -90 and 90. Is that what happens here? I'm not quite sure. And this // // makes it so that it divides itself into one of those 4 states, right? Okay. Okay, let's see. Map angle directions. Normalize this. Divide into 4 quadrants of 90 degrees. Yes. -180 is 180. Minus is that one. Yeah, okay. This works like I want it to work. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use these two. I'm gonna see if this works. Let's see if this works. Map angle to directions. So we're going to I think this works. Let's see. So we're gonna do a rotation.c equals plus equals this. Yeah. Okay, let's see if it works. What do we get now? Play. Okay, right now we don't get anything, it seems. Oh. No, we don't see anything. Okay, so something doesn't work right now. Maybe we need to... Let's try again like this. Okay. Okay, I think I know what's going on here. So the rotation z is -1 or 1 or something in between, but that automatically translates to those 180 and -180. Yeah. So in that case, we need to actually map these 4 states to 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I would like to use solution 2 with the -1 to 1. How would this work with the 4 states 0, 90, 270 and 180 I missed. Okay. And 270. So we put a number or float -1 between -1 and 1. Then we are math flooring dot max -1 math floor minus, okay. And then map to index 0 to 3. Ensures index stays in bounds. Yeah, I want to do something similar right here as well, with like up, left, right, down, with the directions and the index like this. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this is exactly what I needed. So clamp input here, map to index 0 to 3. So this is the calculation to transform that to 0 to 3. I don't know exactly how that works. But it does exactly what I need. And this is clamped, yeah. My next question would be, how can I make it so that it spawns from 170 to 0, like it can do a full rotation. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna copy this and see if it works. Change this. This is the clamp input 2, index. This we might have to change later. Yeah, I understand how it works now. That's really useful. Mhm, mhm. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. This transform dot rotation cannot modify the return value of transform rotation because it is not a variable. Okay. Why is that a problem? Why am I not allowed to? How to change this dot transform dot position dot C in Unity C#? Oh, is it this that's the issue? Oh, I think that might be the issue. What if I remove the this? Is that okay? I don't think that's okay, is it? No. Okay, it's all right. Then we're gonna go with the quaternion. And this takes 4. Bye-bye, Hardbulb. Thank you for being here. Yeah, this is what I need. Nice. I hope you have a good evening, good night, and thank you. I will have a lovely stream. New quaternion, and then we will have the map value to direction in the 3rd place, and we'll have the rotation dot C in here, and then the 0f and 0f shouldn't. I don't want to put them at 0f. I want them to be this. This dot position transform dot position dot x, and this one is for the y, and the 1 is correct, I think. Okay, I want to see this in action. I think this might work. I think this might actually work. No, it doesn't work. Oh. Okay. My apologies. This does. Okay. I'm changing the rotation. Oh, that's really bad. I'm changing the rotation based on the position. That's not good. Okay, so the rotation should be 0. The rotation Z still likes to be 180 for some reason. Don't know why that is the case. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of stuck in 178.57. Why is that? Okay, I'm gonna ask the ChatGPT what's the problem and learn what the problem is, because I don't like to just only get answers. I also want to know why things are not working. Why is this function stuck on 179.59 and does not rotate into the other states when I use mouse wheel. Okay, let's see. I'm misusing the Quaternion Z. Oh. What's wrong? Quaternion Z is not the angle in degrees. Quaternion represents rotation in 4D space, and there is X, Y, Z, and W are not directly interpreted at earlier angles. Modify Z like this. Does not update the actual rotation angle as you'd expect. Oh. You need to track your angle in degrees, float your update with the scroll, convert that angle into 4 states. Okay. So we're going with the current input. This is useful, yeah. Adjust sensitivity. Okay, so I want to add this for sensitivity. Oh, that makes sense, because then you don't have decimals after the comma. The math floor clamp current will keep it into -1. Okay, so it removes the... Oh, it doesn't remove the map value to direction at all. Get mapped direction, okay, and then the direction in the Quaternion Euler, okay. So Quaternion Euler, okay. We're gonna go typing that. So this can be changed into this right here without this one or this one. Bam, that's an improvement. Then, if I remember correctly, we had an current rotation, which was a Quaternion, I think. Oh no, float. Float current rotation equals 0f. Okay. The current rotation, what did it say? Oh, current inputs. Current inputs with the 0.1 f, and then the math f clamp current inputs. Okay. Yeah, okay. Float current 0f. We can remove this one. Then we have our current rotation. And then what did we need it to do? Plus equals input dot scroll mouse scroll delta. Input dot mouse scroll delta. Dot y. the one that we had below here, and then equals the 0.1f for the smooth adjustment. Then we also had current rotation equals the math floor. And here we are doing the magical part where we clamp it. I forgot how that looked like. Math current inputs. Okay. Dot clamp. Current. This one we actually want to move upwards to this. We're gonna change this to current input rotation, or input like this. Okay. Here we go. So now that we have a clamp here, we can do the current inputs. And then this was an array between -1 and 1. Something like that. Math does not contain clamp. Ah, it needs to be small f. And then... oh, it's free. Okay. Okay, so what does the clamp do? Clamps the given value between the given minimum float and maximum float values. Returns the given value if it is within the minimum and maximum range. So we have a float in the first one. That's the value. Ah, and this is the min and that is the max. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and the input is either between -1 or 1. Make sure that it keeps it that way, I guess. Not quite sure. And then we're going to map the values between -1 and 1 into a map value to directions. And that's going to have an index between one of those 4 in this object of integers or array of integers. Yeah, that looks good to me. So we're gonna go with an int direction equals current inputs, like so. And then this one becomes quaternion.euler. I just learned. We'll remove this one and I don't need this one anymore. I'm not sure about the other two. Okay, that becomes 0f, 0f. Okay. Quaternion Euler. And why do you not like this? The type name Euler does not exist in the type quaternion. Is that so? Okay, I don't need to add a new one there. Okay. Now we only have to double check our map value to directions. I think, let's take a look here. Do things change here? I don't think so. I don't see any changes. So it should just work, I think. Oh wait, now I do see some changes. We're not clamping anymore. Okay. We're not clamping anymore. Here's the clamp, but there's no clamp anywhere else. Okay, so it takes an x value, -1 to 1. So why do I have to clamp it here and also clamp it here? That's what I'm confused about. Yeah, I do want to wrap it around infinitely instead of clamping between one. You can remove math f clamp and use a modular R rhythm to cycle through. Yes, I would like to do this. How would I create this? So instead of using a float in the array -1, 1, you'll use an integer index 0, 1, 2, 3. An increment or decrement is based on the mouse scroll. Then you use modulo arithmetic to keep it wrapped correctly. I would like to learn this. Infinite wrapping rotation with 4 steps. Okay. Yes. Int scroll delta. Int math floor sign. Oh, what is a sign now? What does sign do? Okay, what is a math f sign? Okay. Math as sign unity. Real number whose sign will be retrieved. Returns the mathematical sign of f. Returns either value of -1 when f is negative or value of 1 when f is 0 or greater. Oh, I also noticed it's 3 o'clock. I'll have to go soon. When f is 0 or greater. It's different from standard sign implements which return 0 whenever f equals 0. Okay, so sign just brings it down to the -1 instead of the 0. Is that what it is? Returns either a value of -1 when f is negative or a value of 1 when f is 0 or greater. Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. Okay. So sign... Oh, that's really useful. Sign will just be -1 or +1. That's really useful. That's exactly what we need, actually. Yeah. I understand why it is recommending me to do that. Okay. Then, if scroll delta isn't equal to 0, direction index, this one, is direction index plus the scroll delta. Okay. Modular 4. Okay. Interesting. If the direction index is lower than 0... Ah, okay, so this is the way to ensure the positive index. I understand now. Yeah, and then these are the 4 directions. And then what they do is they do directions with the direction index. And that decides 0, 1, 2, or 3, or 4. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it. This one I still don't understand correctly, I think. So the direction index equals direction index plus scroll delta. This is a scroll delta. The scroll delta is -1 or 1 when you... This ensures that it's either -1 or 1, depending if it's a positive or a negative. Vice, movement was so difficult for me to understand in game dev. Yeah. I'm not really good with all the what are these called, like methods, the math and stuff like that. I never really got into that at all. I'm not a mathematician or calculus kind of guy. Yeah, but I'm trying to understand it, and with help of the Unity docs and also ChatGPT, who's explaining it to me, I'm learning, so that's very useful. I'm very curious what this is going to output every time. The scroll delta, why? Yeah. All right, let's just see how it goes and how it works. I think that is the most useful one. Does this mean that I don't need the extra method? I don't think so anymore. Okay. So we're gonna swap the current input here with the direction index. And I already understand that this is that. Then we're going to go back here. We don't need to map the value to the direction anymore because we're using the infinite scroll. And we need this one. We just learned about the sign and that it will lock on either -1 or -1 or 1. And then we need this part. Like so. Yeah. So scroll data will be either -1 or 1 or some, yeah, either one of those two. Here it is checking if I used the mouse scroll delta, yes or no, because standard it is just 0. This will convert it into either 0, 1, 2, or 3. Is that correct? 0, 1, 2, or 3? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4? I would say 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Like array 0, 1, 2, 3. And then if the direction is lower than 0, add, okay, direction index, whatever it is below, and then add 4 to it. So if it's -1, it will become 3. If it's -2, it will become 2. If it's -3, it becomes 1, etc. I think that is what's going on here. And then simply change the z of the rotation. Okay. I understand it. Let's test it and see if it works. How are you doing, Vice? Are you having a good Wednesday? All right, here we go. I have my towel here. Oh gosh. Okay, this is spooky. So it is continuously switching between 0 and -180. Okay. Not working though. You're kind of exhausted. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm also kind of exhausted. You slept bad, but I got through work. Okay. Nice. Managing to get through work. Yeah. I also don't sleep so good nowadays. I notice that I sleep very late and I also wake up late. And I would like to change that. So, yeah. I disabled the YouTube app again on my phone so that I don't watch YouTube before going to bed or in bed. It's a dangerous place. Yeah. Okay. This is still a problem. I don't know exactly why this is happening. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is happening. I'll have to look into this another time because I do have to go soonish. Let me double check. Okay. I sent the messages for the meeting I have in a moment. Okay. Okay. Mouse wheel up. Mouse wheel down. Yeah, let's do some debugging. See what's happening here. Because something goes wrong, and I don't know what it is. But it looks like it's getting stuck. Even though I'm not moving the mouse wheel, it is getting stuck. As you can see here. So it's like doing a lot of things here. It's like 0, 90, 180, 270. It's like moving sporadically a lot. Okay, let me ask the chat. So it appears to be... Oh, I got a message, I think. Okay. All right. Yeah, I will have to go. But it has been a nice short programming studying stream. I learned a little bit more. I learned about the inputs, the scroll inputs, and also about the math floor sign. And yeah, we've been... Shaw! We've been rotating tiles. Okay, this is like the start of something big, rotating the tiles. So that's really good. Yeah, I'll be working on it again tomorrow afternoon. I don't think I'll be streaming it, but yeah, progress will be going every day. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Tomorrow evening, I will then do Silksong, I think, and Dino Cop and Demon Bluff will be played on the Friday. Then I'll double check in the Discord server with people as well, but I think that's going to be the case. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And then Saturday we have Marvel Rifles with Rose and anyone else who'd like to join. So yeah, cool stuff here. Cool stuff here. Thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Cozy, small, short stream, but we'll be back tomorrow again. I will be doing more raids because I totally forgot about the existence of raids, and I see that our catbot Sumi is live, so I will raid her. She's playing Omega Strikers, which is the game that she told me about. All right, it's a really fun game where you do like air hockey, and it's fast paced, and the music is so huge, so big. I like it a lot. Cool. All right. Oh, yeah. I definitely have to get a little bit more sleep. I think I only got like 6 hours of sleep, and I feel way more energetic if I get a bit more than 6 hours of sleep. All right. Thank you for being here again. Always much appreciated. And yeah, hope to see you next time. Bye bye. See you later, alligator. Bye, guys. Bye bye.
Get the...
Oh, I realized that if I do that, then the music is gone. All right. Bye bye.
A Quincy from the Astroneer streams. Also, Chip Chippy. gathered you all today for a Class 2 comfy time. We shall proceed immediately. Oh my god! What the heck is with you guys and always throwing subs around like it's candy? I do love candy though, so maybe that's not a bad thing. Also, yo, how do you get that Silksong badge? I am doing amazing, how are you? Making huge steps in getting my life together. I like how you copied your entire message and it still worked. The way I wrote it is that it actually searches for all the valid words in your message. So you can add a lot of nonsense, and as long as they're not valid words, it will just ignore them. That's how we, for example, deal with two-word words as well. We just don't care. I a peanut. Cute. Just thought that was the best way to go about it. Nice and easy. What? Heck. Are you cutie patooties ready for some Omega Strikers? Welcome, welcome, my beloved catalysts. Cute. It's so wonderful to have you all here for this spontaneous stream. Ooh woo.
Sheer 100.
Oh fuck yes, some good head pats.
You said, fuck, this was one of your free swears of the day. You have 2 free swears remaining.
Wait, what OST are you listening to?
Be very quiet now.
The Omega Strikers OST is amazing. Speaking of which, I a peanut. Need to change the playlist.